Right, it's been a minute since I made one of my YouTube videos like this, but I want to show you how fucking flawless I am when it comes to starting YouTube channels from scratch. This is like, I don't even know. I got monetized on this Faceless channel, by the way. Look how beautiful downtown Miami is. You know what? I'll be humble in this video. I'll be humble. But anyways, we got monetized literally 6 days ago. I'll be humble, trust. We got monetized 6 days ago, and then the first day we got $40, $41, $78, $57, $33, and then yesterday we hit an all-time high and cracked $100 US in a day. 41,000, all long form. This is not shorts. This is 41,000 long form views in the last 48 hours. My RPM, let's actually check out what my beautiful RPM is because I'm so handsome, majestic, flawless, perspicacious, compendious. Let me sort this by yesterday. 17th. By the way, sorry for being MIA. I've been just printing out here in Miami. Been on a mega yacht yesterday. I'll throw out some pictures if I feel like editing on this video, but I'm probably not going to feel like editing. I'm probably just going to upload it completely raw and unfiltered like all my other videos. Anyways, let's check out the freaking RPM. 23,000 long form views today. So what's the RPM? If I go to revenue, you can see we've got a $4.73 RPM. And this video, not one day, made us 86 bucks, 20 bucks, $5. You can see it's not as consistent when it comes to the viral ideas rather than the evergreen stuff. I've made for the longest time all of my ad revenue from evergreen-based YouTube channels, but because I got bored of it, I decided to say, let's test out my skills, started a browse-based channel, boom, literally 1 month in, got monetized just like that from scratch. And then before even the first week of being monetized, we hit $100 US a day. This channel is projected to hit at least 3K in September, minimum, if everything screws up. More likely than not, it's going to hit a 5 to 8K month in September. We'll see how it goes, but literally now all my baseline views for content, for my videos actually, my flops are considered 10,000 views. My last 3 videos, 500,000 views, and then there was like 15,000 views, and then my latest and newest one, I'm gonna have to blur some things out, but give me a second. Yeah, my latest video got 30,000 long form views in the first day in 21 hours because all that view came from how good my data is from this one video alone, right? 7-minute, 59-second retention on a 20-minute video. What is that? That's like at least a 40% retention. I'm terrible at math. I got a C- in math. But if you can get the average person out of the entire 30,000 viewers, the average was staying on my content for 8 minutes, and the click-through rate with 30,000 individuals. Keep in mind, this channel has less than, I want to say, 4,000 subs. This channel is minuscule. And out of the 30,000 brand new strangers who came across this video for the first time, 10% actually went ahead and clicked on it. By the way, keep in mind, when you have like a 10 to 12% click-through rate, you're probably going to get good views. Especially when you get more views, your click-through rate will go down. Write that down because it's super imperative. When people come across your channel for the first time, you're a stranger. You don't have any proof of authority and proof of the past that your content is enjoyable. Thus, the lower the likelihood people will actually go ahead and click on your video. Does that make sense? I'm compendious, so that does make sense. But the reason why I was able to do this, number one, you have to understand it is imperative you have a good niche. The niche is basically make or break. If you're in a bad niche, I wouldn't be able to replicate this even with the best team. Number two, the team. If you have a bad team, this is almost a team game in YouTube. Browse especially, search not so much, evergreen not so much. When you're trying to go viral, it's a team game. You have to have very fast turnover speed, very good market research, very good content idea. So the way you structure your titles is going to make or break 5 views versus 500 views. The thumbnail is also make or break between 5 views and 500 views. What makes or breaks it from 500 views or 5,000 views to that 50,000 and 500,000 view mark is the retention. The retention, how much people actually liked your content as well, is what gets it from good views to viral views. It's always the title that at first initiates that spark of interest, that takes it from dead to, 5K, 10K, maybe even. So keep that in mind. Now, if you guys want to learn the exact niche, how I'm able to do this, probably not going to reveal until this channel is already exited, because the beauty, let me make my beautiful face a little bit bigger. The beauty about running faceless YouTube channels is to eventually exit it for a nice ass price. I'm not going to say who, but someone who I know, a client that I also work with, built up one of these channels that are in the browse niche, and in his third month, he got to $8,000 per month. Where's my beautiful face? Right here. In his third month, he got to $8,000 per month. And then in month 3.5, he sold his channel. Not going to say for how much, but he sold it for multiple 5 figures. Only 3.5 months, not even 4 months in. So he pocketed most people's annual salary in less than 4 months, and he lives in a third world country. So if you live in a third world country, I'm not saying that's possible for you, you're probably cooked 90% of the time. If you're in a third world country, you're probably cooked, especially Pakistan, India, Nigeria, because your income is too low. This is a capital-oriented business. You do need capital and funds to hire editors, hire freelancers. So preferably for a first world country, you'll probably do better. Heads up for that. But make sure you have some sort of capital, because then you'll just make so much more capital without allocating anything. My time I allocate for my channels, I kid you not, 0 minutes. 100% delegated, 100% outsourced to my team. That's beautiful. I pay them a hefty amount of 4,500 Canadian dollars per month. Something I'm retarded, something I'm stupid because I'm breaking even. I'm actually running at a loss, but it doesn't matter. I still have tons of other channels bringing in passive cash flow. And I funnel that into these new channels, which will eventually give me a good enough ROAS, return, ROI, whatever you want to call it. And that's when you start more channels or to scale these channels up to the moon. So I'm going to continue to scale up this channel. What I'm going to also do, I don't know why I haven't done this yet, but on my channel, I'm going to be able to add an email address to start running brand deals, sponsorships, promote people's brands in like a 60-second integration. Boom, collect more cash, put that into more videos, bang out some content, go to Miami for good, go to Dubai, be stupid rich. That's the plan. Then, once I feel like I made enough money, sell these channels at least $50,000 to $100,000 cash. Boom. I'll be good. If you want to learn exactly how I do this, I have tons of other videos in it, but the niche is super, super important. The people on your team, the turnover speed is super important, and you have to make sure that the packaging matches the energy of the other competitors, some of the biggest competitors in the niche that you have chosen. If all of that aligns, you will do good. That's all I have to say. If you want to work directly with me, I'm barely accepting anyone at this point in my mentorship. We're getting too much people. I don't really need you. I don't really want you. If you do have to, really much so, want to replicate results like this and work with me, it would be a super long screening process. It's super strict now. Super, super strict and lean screening process. There's a link in the description. You got to go through that or have a chat with me on Instagram. You're probably not going to get accepted. I'll be super honest with you. You're probably not going to get accepted. But if you want to try, go for it. Odds are probably against you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.